why doesn't it want to go back? I want to make sure that you understand certain concepts. So the first concept is, if I have something, if I want to cancel something, in other words, something is wrong, I will go opposite. Okay? Easy as that. So if I say to you, oh, I debited packing material with 30 Rand. But it's not supposed to be packing material. It was supposed to be trading stock. Okay? I made a writing error. Now in books you can't do like school where you just scratch it out and fix it. In books you have to go through a process. So now, when I write it on the wrong side, what am I going to do to fix it? I'm going to go opposite. You just saw it now with the transfer as well. When I want to take out something, I go opposite. So do you see, when I want to cancel packing material, I'm going to go to the opposite side. I'm going to go this side. And if I go this side, can you see now packing material is 0? No. But in accounting, we follow the double entry principle, meaning if I credit packing material, what am I supposed to debit? The correct one. And what's the correct one? Oh, in this case, trading stock. Can you see? Debit and credit. Now, it's in the right place. Okay. So, I just want to show you, I'm going to write this whole thing for you. I say, this is how I will give it to you. I will say, bought trading stock, cash, 30 Rand, but showed it as packing material. Can you see this is wrong? So in other words, in my books, I showed packing material and bank. You agree with me? This is what I showed in my books. Okay? Now, what is it supposed to be? So this is the wrong one. What is it supposed to be? It's supposed to be trading stock, bank. This is the right one. Right? So, but this, now I'm asking you, can you see that the bank is shop? So I'm not going to do anything with bank because bank is credited. Where's the mistake? There. And this is where that step comes in. I'm going to cancel packing material and put it into trading stock. You see? So if I ask you to do a journal of this, you just follow the principles. Can you see there's no name involved? So no debtor or creditor made a mistake. Right? There's only packing material, trading stock. Which one would I write first? Look. What is the rule for a general journal? The wrong one first. No, that's not the rule. What is the rule? Debit first, credit second. Right, that's how you write your general journal. So what is debit? No, what is debit? Look at the orange. Trading stock. What is credit? You see? Fix error, because it's shorter than mistake. I want my words short. Is everybody sharp? You got me? Let's do another one. Now I say, pay Lucas, a creditor, 700 on account, but showed it in the account of Lucas. Can you see I spell it different? Limited. Also a creditor. Can you see? I just made a writing error. What did I do? So I'm supposed to debit Lucas, ne? He's a creditor, with 700 and credit my bank with 700. You see that? Does it make sense? I pay Lucas 700 on account. So Lucas' balance becomes less, ne? Because he's a creditor that I owe, and the bank becomes less. This is how it's supposed to look like. This is what I'm supposed to do. What did I do? I said I debited Lucas Limited and I credited bank. Can you see this one is wrong? So, first thing I see, bank, nothing wrong with bank. So where's the mistake? With Lucas and Lucas. Let's say this is Lucas and Lucas Limited. So now, how will I fix it? I take the wrong one to the opposite. So you see I'm going to credit Lucas Limited and I'm going to debit Lucas. Can you see? So now this is now 0. You guys got it? So now, let's go look at my general journal. Debit, credit, debit, credit, debit, credit, debtors control, creditors control. So I know the amount is 700, right? Who am I going to debit? Lucas or Lucas? Lucas. Who am I going to credit? Lucas. And can you see both of them are creditors? So, can you also then see, if you didn't say 700, 700, you just left that empty, it's also fine. Why? Because the effect is 0 on the creditors. Right? But it's easier to remember if it's a name, you do a control. If it's a name, you do a control. It's easier to remember it like that. Okay. So let's go to the exercise. So the whole thing that you need to remember, the whole thing, is you do the debit and credit of the thing that is right and the thing that is wrong. Okay? The second thing is you will see one part is correct. What am I saying with that? It's like this bank is fine, so I'm not going to touch it. So I only change what is wrong. You do know that a triangle is a symbol for change. Okay. So I'm only going to change what is wrong. I'm not going to, and that's what I work with. So now let's do this correction here. If I look at question 6. First thing they say, we received a direct deposit. We received a direct deposit from ABC Bank, 11,000, for a fixed deposit of 10,000. that matured. The full amount was credited to the fixed deposit account. Correct the error. Okay, now, if you think about what is right, what is right? My bank was credited with 11. That's right. Debited with 11, sorry. Okay, because I got the money, it's a CRJ. Now, what was I supposed to do? I'm supposed to say the fixed deposit is credited with 10 because it's maturing, and the interest on fixed deposit is credited with 1,000. You agree with me? Because when a fixed deposit matures, just think of the CRJ. I would write the full amount in bank, and I would split it in sundry as fixed deposit, the part that matures, and interest on fixed deposit. Are you shopping with me? Okay. So, but that's not what we did. What did we do? Yes, we debited bank. So my problem is not with bank. We went and we credited the fixed deposit with 11. Can you now see? So do I want to cancel the full 11? No. What is wrong here? 1,000. So what am I going to do? If I want to cancel something, I go to the debit side. You see? So I'm going to say 1,000. Can you see what's left over in the fixed deposit now? 10,000. You see? So now this is fixed. Right? Where am I going to put the 1,000? Oh, with the fixed deposit interest. You see? Everybody with me? Nobody wants to run home? Can you see how interesting it is? Because now we're starting to think accounting. We're not just doing it. So now, I want you to quickly write for me this. I will say to you, I will give you a tip. This is 1,000. And I'm going to say, fix error. You tell me, what am I going to debit and what am I going to credit? Can we all wake up, please? Can you please wake up, baby? Sit. Move away from the back. I will debit fixed deposit and I will credit interest on fixed deposit. Now everything is in place. I know we're going fast for new things, but you've got time this afternoon. Please go work through everything we've done this period again. This is one time where you cannot skip accounting and accounting homework. You have to go through it. I will post this video as well that you can re-watch it. Work through it nice and slow. Yes, Dakon. Yes. Interest is credited. Okay. Always remember when we talk, I debit this, I'm talking about the thing whose name is on top of the T. So I debited fixed deposit and I credited interest on fixed deposit. Okay. So let's do the next one. So the next one says merchandise, which I know is the fancy word for trading stock, sold earlier to Gorman for 300 has been posted to the account of Gustav. Can you quickly try on your own?